Bats, and welcome back to my channel. I am the Honey Bat if this is your first time finding me. This is a continuation of yesterday's video where I started opening a case of these 5 Surprise Mini Brands balls. We are going to jump right on into the good stuff, starting with this ball right here. If you missed the first half of the case, don't worry, I'm going to be linking that video at the end of this one. You don't need to watch them in any particular order, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy the fun. Once we have all of the plastic off, we are ready to go ahead and peel this part of our ball open. This is going to fall open like a bunch of orange slices, and we're going to start with the big ones and be looking for our checklist first. And it looks like it's going to be right here inside there, so we're going to take a look at this before we look at all of our goodies. So here is the collector's guide. There are over 100 to find, starting with the super rare gold ones, the rare glow-in-the-dark, the rare metallic, which we were lucky enough to find in the first half. Everything else that we can find is going to be common, whether it is a food or not. Although I'm not sure of the rarities of these, I just know that they're special. I'm really hoping to find the grocery store shelf because it's the only one that I haven't gotten to see yet. But there are so many really cool things to find. I really like all of the kitchen goods. And I want to see the little Pez dispenser. It looks absolutely awesome. And there we go. Oh, and this little can of chili. So those are my hopefuls for the day. Let's see how many we can find. The first one up today is going to be a Breyer's ice cream container. This is cookies and cream flavored. So we have another one. We actually have enough of these now to open up a little Barbie ice cream shop, I think. We're going to move on to the other big container. This is going to be where we can find one of the special things if we're going to find one. And it looks like we have a little shopping cart. I went ahead and assembled this one in the last video, so I'm just going to go ahead and switch them out with a little bit of movie magic. This is what it looks like fully put together. You can fit a few groceries in there, and it does roll. The wheels actually do work. Moving on to one of the smaller slices. This is some apple flavored Warheads Super Sour Spray Candy. This is the common version. In the last video, we actually found one of the rare metallic ones. So I really like that we now have one of the other flavors. And this one is not going to be Barbie sized. This is going to fit better with the 18-inch dolls, your American Girl, your My Life As style. We have 2 wedges left, and it looks like both of these got squished in the making, so we're going to go ahead and open them up at the same time. We have one of our favorites here. It's the real crumbled bacon from Hormel. There is a little bit of sponge inside so that it's not completely flat. And it looks like there's actually a little recipe on the back, although I don't think it's going to be big enough for me to actually read and follow. I really do like the detail. And this one is going to be some Tresemme shampoo. And this will fit in the Barbie house if they shop at Costco, where everything is ginormous. So the first ball from the last half of the case did give us some duplicates, but it also gave us some really cool new ones too. Let's see what ball number 2 has in store for us. So we're going to pop this open, and again we are going to start with one of our big sections. So we'll start with this one right here. And it looks like we found another lollipop jar. I said in the last video, I love the artwork that is on this container. Sorry for the glare though, it's really shiny. And I do appreciate that this one is plastic. I believe these are pronounced Chupa Chups, but I'm not 100% sure. I do really wish that this one opened, but it does look really cute displayed on one of our shelves. Here's our other big wedge. We can see our checklist in there, so we're gonna go ahead and remove that. And inside we have some Dove Dry Oil Bar Soap. Now I like that this one can be displayed either horizontally or vertically, so I do like that it's multi-use. And this one actually looks like it's going to open. And there is some styrofoam in there to help it hold its shape, so that is a nice thought, although again, these should all be plastic considering that the balls are all at least $6 a piece. So Zuru, if you happen to be watching this video, please consider making all of them plastic. We're now on to one of our smaller surprises, and it looks like we're actually going to have something for our little bathrooms. These are some Q-tips. It says that it's 300 count, and we can look in the sides and see that it looks like it's full of teeny weeny little tiny Q-tips, even though we know that's not the case. I do love that there's so much detail put into that. They look like individual little swabs. It has information on the back, just like the real big packages would. My only complaint with this style of container is that because they're designed to look like they would go on a pegboard, they can't stand up on the shelves. They have to lay down and then you can't see them as well. But this is pretty accurate to what they look like, so I really can't knock it for that. Surprise number 4 is going to reveal even more bacon, although I like this one a lot better. This is my favorite bacon product that we've seen, and I think we've seen 3 or 4 different ones. This one is a hard plastic one where you can feel the little ridges of the bacon. It has a shrink plastic feel to the outside, so it feels like it's actually a wrapped product. And I feel like this is going to last so much longer than the little squishy pack that we just saw. The last surprise for ball number 2 is going to be a duplicate from last video. We have some Suave's Men Sport Energizing Body Wash, so now I know that our Ken dolls are going to be getting a little bit of TLC as well. Again, this is going to be a Costco size bottle compared to our Barbies. We are already on ball number 3. We'll go ahead and open up this big one first. And it looks like we're going to have another little shopping basket. This is what it looks like all put together. The handles actually move and we can add the little stickers to the outside if we choose to. So now I've seen the cart and the basket and still no shelf, so hopefully we can see that one a little bit later. This is our other large wedge. We're going to go ahead and peel that back. We see another checklist and it looks like we have some ice cream. These are Magnum double raspberry ones and it feels like this box can open as well. We're going to see if there's some styrofoam inside. And there is, so I'm going to assume that all of the cardboard boxes are going to have that reinforcement inside. On the back, we can see some nutrition facts, some other products that they make. And I don't see, oh, there it is, a barcode is on this one. We're on to wedge number 3. Hey, it's the Pez dispenser. This was one of my hopeful finds today. This does not open. I was kind of hoping that the little head would flip back. This one is a little emoji face with some heart eyes. And it actually says Pez there on the side. Wedge number 4 is going to reveal yet another candy. We seem to be getting a lot of candies in this video. These are some Dum Dums Original Pops. There's 300 inside, and just like our little bacon pack, this has a little piece of foam inside to help it look a little fuller. So one of the things that I notice about some of these packs is the ones that flip down, there's actually a lot of detail under the flap. For instance, there is our nutrition facts, this little teeny tiny white and blue square that doesn't want to focus. And there's even the teeny tiny little barcode over there in the corner. And this is actually going to mark our official halfway point. It seems like the last one in the containers are always wrapped up in that extra little bit of plastic. We have some Kikkoman soy sauce. It has its traditional red cap that even looks like it has a little spout and a little closure. It has the barcode on the side as well as the nutritional facts in the back. I'm sorry that it's glaring off of my lights. It is very reflective. We're now on to ball number 4. We're just going to start at any random one. We can see our checklist, and it looks like we have some more Dum Dums. This is going to be a 120 box of Dum Dum suckers. Although whenever we put it next to the 300 count, this is so much bigger. So the scale is not the same for all of the products. Some are going to fit better with Barbies, and some are going to fit those larger dolls that we mentioned earlier. Inside of our second large one, we have another Breyers ice cream. This one is going to be chocolate flavored, so it looks just like the cookies and cream with the exception of the flavor difference. This is another one of the rare ones. This is the metallic watermelon super sour spray candy. So now we have this in the blue and the pink. In case you were wondering, these are the exact same size as the common versions. However, these are super shiny and sparkly on the outside wrapper. We have 2 more wedges in this ball, so we're going to go ahead and open them at the same time. Here we have some Mentos mint roll candies. And in this one, we actually have some more shampoo. Actually, this one is going to be the Wild Cherry Blossom Body Wash from Suave. It looks just like the real shampoos in the store. And this is going to be another one of the plastic packs that has the bits of squishy foam inside. And just like the other candy that we've seen, it has the nutrition facts and the little barcode underneath this little plastic flap. And now we're ready for ball number 5. We're going to start over here. Go ahead and open up our first little wedge. We have some moon pies. These are the chocolate double-decker moon pie sandwiches. This looks identical to the rare one, except that this one is a common because it is not glow in the dark. I did go ahead and check it off camera. So it looks just like the other moon pie boxes that we've seen, except that this one is a different flavor. It is one of the little cardstock boxes with the styrofoam inside. Again, I'm gonna have to take extra special good care of these ones so that they don't get ruined. I wish that they were plastic. This is our other big wedge on that same ball, and it looks like we're going to have another little cardboard box. We have some Lipton black tea. I like this little pattern they've got going on the back. So this is another one where it can be displayed on its side, or if you have more room on your shelf, it can be stored vertically. We have 3 little wedges left to open for this one, and we have found our first duplicate for this video. These are some of the Dum Dums Original Pops, the 300 bag. Inside of our next one, it looks like we actually found some deodorant. This is Axe in the scent Apollo. So this is a giant container, way too big for a Ken doll, so this would be for an 18-inch doll for sure. And our last one before moving on to our last ball is going to be another duplicate. This one does not have the little plastic wrapper. And this is the Kiko Man soy sauce. This is going to be our final ball for today's video. This is going to be our last chance to see the little shelf. I'm still looking for a few that I would love to see in person, including our little Spam container. So let's see if we can find any of those inside this one here. And it looks like this one's actually already a little broken open. So hey, oh, I thought that was the chili for a second. This is a Dinty beef stew container. It looks like it has a little pull tab on the top of our can. I'm just going to circle all the way around. We have, it looks like another little recipe over here, our barcode, and our nutrition facts. And that actually looks really good right now. I'm getting pretty hungry. This is our second big wedge for this ball and our last chance to see the little shelf. And it doesn't look like that's going to happen today, but that's okay. I can always keep my eyes peeled for more of these. This is another box of moon pie. These are the single-decker banana flavored ones. We'll just do a really quick look at the whole container. I think I've gotten every flavor of moon pie that they make now. Even if we didn't find our shelf, we can still find some more really cool products. This one's actually going to be a duplicate. So this is the men's sport body wash from Suave. And in this container, we have another little side. I've never seen this one before. These are the Knorr Selects 4-cheese risotto. This is another one of those little plasticky packs with the foam inside. And it looks like if I had a magnifying glass, I could actually read the directions on the back. And our very last surprise for today's video is going to be our first triple. This is going to be more Kiko Man soy sauce. Apparently they really want me to make some Chinese noodles. Out of the 30 surprises that we opened in today's video, we only found 4 duplicates. My favorites today are going to probably be this little pack of bacon. It's just phenomenally made. Or the little Warhead sour spray candies and the little Pez dispenser. I just really like their size and they're kind of nostalgic for me. What are your guys' favorites? Please leave me those down in the comments below. I love reading and replying to what you guys have to say. If you've not already hit that like and subscribe button, please do so. It really helps my channel out. So thank you so much for your ongoing support from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, my fellow bats, I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you later. Bye for now.